What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another FC25 clubs video. It's your boy AddictzAnt, and today I've got the best CDM build for level 25, 50, 75 and level 100. So let's get started. Starting things off with the profile. Obviously, as it's CDM build, you want to go CDM for position. For the height, I recommend you go 6 foot. For the weight, you should go 158 pounds, and preferred foot is completely up to you guys, but I use left foot. Onto the playstyles. At level 25, you won't have many playstyle pluses to choose from, so you want to go ahead and come on over to Bruiser Plus. The reason I recommend you have on this, you'll have even greater strength when performing a physical tackle, and obviously this is a key one to have on for CDM. So you want to have this on for your first playstyle plus, and then for the normal playstyles, I recommend you have an Anticipate. With this, you'll have an improved chance of a standing tackle success, and it will also grant you the ability to stop the ball directly at their feet when performing a standing tackle. And for the next two, I recommend you have on Quick Step. Obviously, you CDM, you want to be quick on your feet, you want to get over there and make a challenge as soon as you can. And if you do have the option of a third play style, I recommend you have an Aerial. With this, you'll be able to perform higher jumps, and you'll also have an improved aerial physical presence. So these are all the playstyles you should have on for level 25. For the running style, I recommend you have on the Buzz or you use a Medalist. For me, those two are the best running styles in the game, but as I say in every build video that I do, guys, the running animation or running style doesn't play a massive part in the overall gameplay at all. If you really wanted to, you could come on over and use the default running style, because at the end of the day, it's all about the aesthetic. Doesn't matter, it's up to you really what you want to use, but as this is CDM build, I recommend you use the Buzz. Onto the skill tree now. Right before you play any matches or any other game modes like Rush or 11v11, you will have 10 skill points to put on your pro. So for the first 10 skill points, I recommend you select these two for acceleration. It will bring up to 74, and then I want you to come on over to the defending skill tree, and I recommend you put on 2 on the left hand side and then 2 on the right hand side. This will work on your interceptions and defensive awareness, and then it will also work on your stand tackle too. This will bring up to 85 interceptions, 85 defensive awareness and 85 stand tackle. For the remaining skill points at level 25, I recommend you put on this and this. It will work on your acceleration and your sprint speed. It will take up to 77 acceleration and 81 sprint speed. And then coming back over to defending, I recommend you stay focused on interceptions and stand tackle. So you want to make sure you select these. So this will bring you up to 90 interceptions, 89 defensive awareness, 89 stand tackle and 82 slide tackle. And onto the final skill tree for level 25, which is the physical skill tree. You want to focus on the left hand side to begin with. It will work on your strength and aggression. It will take up to 88 strength and 87 aggression. Then for the middle column, I recommend you put a little bit onto jumping. This will take up to 86 jumping. Of course, as you CDM, you are going to want to win your aerial duels, so you want to make sure you have on some jumping. And for the right hand side of the physical skill tree, this will work on your reactions and your composure, so you want to make sure you select these. It will take up to 92 reactions and 88 composure. With this build, you will be an 84 overall, you'll have 79 pace, 88 defending and 87 physical. On to level 50 now. As you can see, the profile will remain the same as it was for level 25, and in fact it will remain the same for level 75 and level 100 too. For the playstyles at level 50 now, you will have a little bit more unlocked, so I recommend you have an Anticipate Plus. With this, it will significantly improve chances of a standing tackle success, and it will grant you the ability to stop the ball directly at their feet when performing a standing tackle. So this is a great one to have on, guys. So have this on for your playstyle plus, and then for the normal playstyles, as your CDM, you are going to have a lot of aerial duels. Having power header on is key. As you can see, it will be able to perform headers with increased power and accuracy. So you want to have that on. Then you want to come down to defending, and you want to have on jockey. With this, increased max speed of sprint jockey and improved transition speed from jockey to sprint. And then you want to have on bruiser. With this, it will give you greater strength when performing a physical tackle. And for the last two play styles, I recommend you have on quick step. You'll be able to accelerate faster during explosive sprint. And then you want to have on aerial. This is key for CDM, as I've already mentioned. This will be able to perform higher jumps, and you'll also be able to have an improved aerial physical presence. So these are all your play styles for level 50. Onto the skill tree, starting off with the pace skill tree. I recommend you select these. So this will work on your acceleration mainly, but it will also add a little bit to your sprint speed. It will give you 82 acceleration and 85 sprint speed. And then for the shooting skill tree, I recommend you just give yourself 3-star weak foot. And then you want to also give yourself a bit of heading accuracy. This will take up to 82 heading accuracy. Coming over to the dribbling skill tree, obviously I know your CDM, you need a little bit of agility. You want to feel a little bit nimble when you're playing in the game or running with the ball. So I recommend you select these two. It will take up to 78 agility, and you'll also have 74 dribbling. For the defending skill tree, it will be near enough the exact same as it was for level 25, but you will have this one selected in the middle too, which will also work on your slide tackle. So with this, it will take up to 90 interceptions, 90 defensive awareness, 89 stand tackle, and 84 slide tackle. Onto the physical skill tree, starting up on the left hand side. This will work on your strength and your aggression, so I want you to make sure you select everything on the left hand side. This will take you up to 93 strength and 97 aggression. Then for the middle, I want you to put on 2 for jumping. This will take you up to 86 jumping. And then for the right hand side, which will work on your reactions and your composure, I recommend you have these selected. It will give you 92 reactions and 88 composure. This will take you up to an 85 overall. You'll have 83 pace, 72 shooting, 73 dribbling, 89 defending, and 91 physical. Onto level 75 now. As you can see, the profile will remain the same as it was at level 25. Coming over to the playstyles, you will now have everything unlocked, and you'll be able to use any playstyle you want to use. So getting it started with the playstyle plus, I recommend the first one you should have on is Jockey Plus. With this, you'll have an increased max speed of sprint jockey, and you'll also greatly improve your transition speed from jockey to sprint. Then you want to have on Anticipate Plus. With Anticipate Plus, guys, you'll significantly improve your chance of a standing tackle success. So you want to make sure you have on these two for your playstyle pluses. Then coming over to the normal playstyles, I recommend you have on Power Header. With this, you'll be able to perform headers with increased power and accuracy. Then you will now have Tiki Taka. You want to make sure you have this on, as you'll be able to execute difficult first time ground passes with high accuracy. So have this one on. Then you want to have on Intercept. With this, you'll be able to increase reach and improve your chances of retaining possession of the ball when performing interceptions. So make sure you have on that. Then for the last three, I recommend you have on Bruiser. It will give you great strength when performing physical tackles. And then you want to have on Quick Step and Aerial. With this, you'll be able to perform higher jumps, and you'll also have an improved aerial physical presence. So there you have it. These are all your playstyles for level 75. Kicking things off with the pace skill tree. Obviously, you are CDM build, so you aren't going to have great pace no matter what, even if you fill out the whole of this skill tree. So you've just got to make do with what you've got. I would recommend you select everything that I have selected. This will give you 85 acceleration and 88 sprint speed. For shooting, I recommend you give yourself 4-star weak foot now. Obviously, as you are CDM, you are going to be put under pressure quite a bit because you are in the middle of the field. So you need to make sure your pass is connected with your teammates. So give yourself 4-star weak foot. Then for the middle column of shooting, I recommend you select these two. It will work on your heading accuracy, and it will give you 82 heading accuracy. For the passing skill tree, you want to mainly focus on long pass. Short pass is not needed really as much because you have on Tiki Taka as one of your play styles. So you want to make sure you have these selected. In total, it will give you 83 vision, 86 long pass, and 81 short pass. For dribbling, as your CDM, you mainly want to focus on your agility. So you want to select these three for agility. It will give you 79 agility and also 70 attack position. But attack position doesn't really matter as your CDM. For defending, obviously, you want to make sure you have good stats for defending. So make sure you select everything you can see I've selected. It will work on your interceptions, defensive awareness, stand tackle, and a little bit of your slide tackle too. So in total, it will give you 93 interceptions, 95 defensive awareness, 92 stand tackle, and 84 slide tackle. The reason you don't have to put much into your slide tackle at the moment, guys, is because one, it will improve at level 100, and two, if you're CDM, you shouldn't really be putting yourself in a position to have to make a slide tackle. And even if you have to, 84 slide tackle should be more than enough at level 75. Onto the physical skill tree, getting things started on the left hand side, I recommend you select everything you can see on the left hand side. This will work on your strength and aggression. It will give you 97 aggression and 93 strength. Then for jumping, I recommend you select these two. It will give you 86 jumping. And then coming over to the right hand side, it will work on your composure and your reactions. Once you've selected this, it will give you 88 composure and 95 reactions. With this build, it will take you up to an 87 overall. You'll have 86 pace, 72 shooting, 80 passing, 73 dribbling, 92 defending, and 91 physical. Onto the last level of the video, which is level 100. As you can see, the profile is the exact same as it was at the very beginning of the video. So coming over to the playstyles, for your playstyle pluses, you want to make sure you have on jockey plus. With this, you'll have increased max speed of sprint jockey, and it will also greatly improve your transition speed from jockey to sprint. And then for the next one, I recommend you have on anticipate plus. Having this on, it will significantly improve your chances of a standing tackle success, and it will also grant you the ability to stop the ball directly at their feet when performing a standing tackle. For the normal playstyles, I recommend you have on power header to begin with. It will increase the power and accuracy of your headers. Then you want to come down and have on tiki-taka. With this, you'll be able to execute difficult first-time ground passes with high accuracy. Then for the next one, you want to have on anticipate. It will give you increased reach and improved chance of retaining possession of the ball when performing interceptions. And for the last three playstyles, I recommend you have on bruiser. It will give you greater strength when performing physical tackles. Then you want to have on quick step and aerial. Having aerial on, guys, it will give you an improved aerial physical presence. So you want to make sure you have this on. And here it is. These are all your playstyles for level 100. Starting things off with the pace skill tree, you want to make sure you focus on the left hand side really. So the reason I say this, the right hand side, you already have good sprint speed. The right hand side is for sprint speed, and you will already have good sprint speed. With CDM build, acceleration tends to be low. So with this, once you have selected everything I've selected, it will take up to 85 acceleration, and you'll also have 88 sprint speed. Onto shooting, obviously as you CDM playing in the middle of the field, you want to make sure you have 4-star weak foot, guys. You are going to have to make sure you complete quite a few of your passes to your teammates and not risk the chance of giving the ball away sloppily just because you have a low weak foot. So 4-star weak foot is more than enough for a CDM. Then for the middle column of shooting, you want to focus on your heading accuracy. Once you've selected these four, it will take up to 87 heading accuracy. For passing, I recommend you focus mainly on long pass and vision. So you want to make sure you have these selected. Obviously, you don't need too much on short pass as you do have the tiki-taka playstyle on. So this is more than enough for short pass. In total, it will take up to 86 vision, 88 long pass, and 84 short pass. For the dribbling skill tree, as your CDM, you want to have good agility. Obviously, it's not going to be as high as if you were a centre mid or a cam, so you want to get it to the best you can get it to. So focusing on the left hand side, it works on your agility and your dribbling. Once you've selected everything I have selected, it will take up to 85 agility and 78 dribbling. And then for the right hand side, this will mainly work on your balance and ball control. You want to make sure you have these selected. So with this, it would take up to 78 balance and 80 ball control. For the defending skill tree, obviously it will mainly work on your interceptions, stand tackle and slide tackle, and your defensive awareness too. So you want to make sure you have these selected. So it will give you 93 interceptions, 95 defensive awareness, 95 stand tackle and 87 slide tackle. This is more than enough for defending. I know quite a few of you will probably think, why haven't I selected these three in the middle? And it's because you don't need to have it selected, guys. The main things you should have high stats on is interceptions and stand tackle. 87 slide tackle is more than enough anyway, because if you are playing CDM, you shouldn't put yourself in the situation to have to perform a slide tackle all the time anyway. So trust me, this is good for defending. For the physical skill tree, starting off on the left hand side, you want to make sure you have everything selected. So with this, it will work on your aggression and your strength. It will take up to 97 aggression and 93 strength. And then for the middle column, you want to focus on your jumping. You want to make sure you select these three. It will take up to 88 jumping, which is very good for a CDM. And you need to bear in mind you are also 6 foot, so you will be able to win a lot of your headers with this on. Then for the right hand side of the physical skill tree, it will work on your reactions and composure, so make sure you select this. In total, it will take up to 95 reactions, which is really good for a CDM because you want to be able to react as quick as possible in the midfield, and it will also take up to 88 composure. So for a level 100 build, you will be an 89 overall, you will have 86 pace, 73 shooting, 82 passing, 79 dribbling, 93 defending, and 91 physical. So there you have it, guys. That was the best CDM build for level 25, 50, 75, and level 100. As always, if you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please make sure to leave a like, as it will be greatly appreciated, and make sure you subscribe to keep yourself in the loop for more FC 25 clubs content. As always, thanks for watching and take care.